What is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Hollywood. And yes, it has been a very long time since I've last uploaded. I think the last time I uploaded was about 2 months ago, and it was with that reaction with my mom to the rapper 6ix9ine. But because of certain reasons, I had to take it down. It's actually still up, but I had to put it on private. I may release it a little bit later. It actually got really good feedback. I got like 200 views in about 2 days. It could have probably would have been one of my most popular videos, but because of, like I said, personal reasons, I had to take it down. But today I thought, I'd try something different. I've been watching some YouTubers getting some ideas, and I thought, why not just go and do a voiceover or like commentary video? So that's what I'm bringing you guys today. And okay. So here's the story. So I was scrolling on YouTube a couple days ago, and I saw this video, and it's like how to fade your hair. I was interested because I actually used to cut my own hair and fade it, and it wasn't it wasn't anything like this video. So I decided to click on it, and I was watching it, and instantly I knew I had to make a video on this. And this was it was actually around the time when I made that video that I had to take down. Uh, and it's been a while because I was like, oh, I don't know. So what I did was I've been working. I've been working my butt off recently and just earning a lot of money. And I bought a lot of new equipment. If you guys want, I'll actually do a video on that. Just hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and I will definitely make a video on the new equipment that I got for my YouTube channel. I definitely invested into a lot of stuff because I really want my channel to grow, and I can't let it grow unless, one, I post, because I never post. I need to post a lot more often. But two, I need the love and support of my great subscribers and followers to share my videos and to bring joy to everybody's day by saying how cool I am. Cringe. So anyway, so without further ado, I'm actually going to start reviewing Allison Quinn.
Hello, it's Allison. I've been told many times that I'm really funny and that I have good jokes, so I'm gonna do a stand-up comedy show. So I'm just gonna stand up.
Wow, did you really just say that? This is a stand-up comedy, so I'm gonna just stand up. Wow, dude, you're so original. I don't know how you're not ultra super duper YouTube famous by now. And also, what's with the hair? You got some like pixie fairy troll looking hair right now.
Do you get it because it's stand-up comedy? Uh, thank you. Um, please welcome to the stage, Allison Quinn. Hello, everyone. Thank you. Um, I'm gonna be telling some jokes for you. Uh, stand-up comedy jokes. That's why I'm standing up. Uh, what am I doing? I'm gonna be telling some jokes about water. Um,
Can't just say one thing. Whenever he got up and he was like, "Thank you, welcome to the stage, Allison Quinn," and then he like gives us some introduction. That introduction made him sound more normal than what he already does. And what is he wearing? He has like what are they, like 3 buttons on. He's wearing like 87 different pairs of sweatpants and two, maybe four types of sweatshirts. Like, what are you wearing? And then he does this like little run to the water. Like, I don't understand what he was doing.
what did the ice cube say to the water? Ice to meet you. What's that thing on your leg called? Oh, shin? Do you get it because ocean?
I like how he like brought up his leg all the way up to show you your shin. Like we didn't get the joke already, And then I like how like halfway through he like stops and just like does this like blank stare and he's trying to like remember what he's trying to say. Like, aren't stand-up comedians like supposed to like just know what they're talking about? And this isn't really like stand-up comedy because stand-up comedy is more like storytelling. Like, if you ever notice on stand-up comedies, they always tell like experiences about their life or something. But he's just like telling corny jokes that aren't even funny. Like, corny jokes are actually funny.
Did you hear that new song about the ocean? Me neither, because Frank hasn't released it yet. Frank Ocean. Yeah. Um. Well, damn. Looks like that's the end of the water jokes. Those jokes were swimming.
Excuse me, sir. I can't have that type of profanity on my channel. I run a clean channel. We don't cuss on here. We do alternatives, but that is not acceptable. We're gonna have to ask you to stop with these terrible jokes and that terrible language. No, but on a serious note, whatever did happen to Frank Ocean, he was doing like really well at one point, and then now he just kind of like fell off. Like, you know what? I don't even know what happened to him, but I don't even know. I'm glad this video is over.
That was really funny. You should do one. You should do an impersonation. Well, good idea. I'm gonna be doing a Lil Yachty impersonation. I know you want this for life, taking pics with all my eyes, but I can't have no wife. I just want you for the night. Mm, 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 mm.
Okay, I thought it was over, and then he just came in with these clout goggles and he started doing this weird like robotic Coachella kind of dance, and then like he like sings Little Yachty's song, and then one he gets the lyrics right, which is okay, but I don't like how he called him Little Yachty, like he pronounced every letter of the song of the name. Little Yachty, and then he like goes to the end and he like just like his little bunny hop thing, and then he does a little wink thing. He's like, "Yeah, I know you like that," and I'm like, "No, we didn't."
Well, that's all for the show today, folks. Hope you have a nice night.
So I went ahead and skipped a bunch of the video because I didn't want to put the whole video in there because it is kind of a long video. But there's a lot of times when he just stands still. He's like trying really hard to remember. And right before this clip, he stands there for about 2 minutes just looking down. He's trying to remember his joke, and then he ends it. And then the ending of this video is just priceless.
Ooey, ooey. Ooey, ooey. Bye, everyone. Thank you very much, Allison Quinn. Are you tired of having short hair? Tired of waiting and waiting for the time to pass by, but your hair's not growing anywhere? Well then, you've come to the right place. Me, Allison, is going to show you how to grow your hair faster and longer in a shorter amount of time.
Jesus, why did you have to yell at us in the beginning like that? Like, we know you're there. We know what you look like. And then like he does like this little like you, yes, me, you. I am teaching you how to grow your hair. You know how to grow your hair? Just don't cut it. There's no like, sure, if you eat healthy, things will grow faster. You look better, smell good, feel good. But if you just want to grow your hair, just don't cut it. You don't gotta put stuff all up in your hair. That's retarded.
How, you might ask? Well then, good question. We're going to be making 2 hair masks. One for during the day, and one for while you're asleep having a dream.
I think it's funny how he was like, you need one for the morning and one for one that night when you're having a dream. And like the way he placed his hand was like not even. It just looked all weird. It just looked uncomfortable, but that's just funny. You're just like letting it like this. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't understand.
For the first mask, you'll need 2 eggs and some tuna. Well, look what we have here. We have.
How dare you disrespect that tech deck, even though it's like an off-brand, great value tech deck. Man, me and my friends, like in elementary school, we used to like play with tech decks all day long. Like that was always what we played with. Like I had like those mega ramps, I had like the half pipes, I had like all this stuff. It was amazing. I had probably like 50 or 60 tech decks. It was a great time.
Have 2 eggs and some tuna. And we'll also be needing a jug to tip it in. First step is to crack your eggs into the jug. Try not to get any shells in there, because you don't want to give yourself a headache. Oh, if you get a shell in there, you'll need to use this to get it back out. Well, I'm not going to be doing that. I might just get a headache or something. Then you'll need to get your tuna can and open it up and put some tuna in there. The oil only, not the tuna, sorry. This is omega acid.
So I like how the fact how like he was saying that if you get the eggshells in your head, you're gonna get a really bad headache, which I honestly just don't understand. And then how he was saying the tuna liquid was giving you amigo acid. First of all, it's not a rap group. It's not the Migos, and I think it means to say amino acid, but that's only tuna water. It's not oil. I mean, sure, there's like organic tuna, but the one he has is not organic. So it's like just like it's literally just tuna water. That's all it is. It's just pouring that in his eggs, and then I think later in the clip he was saying that the eggs have protein in it, which is kind of true, but you have to cook it for it to be usable for the protein. And then I think it was really funny how he had difficulty opening it. Like if you look closely in his face, he like struggles really hard. He's like cringing. He's just like biting his teeth because he couldn't get it open.
Now that we've got all the ingredients in the jug, we're going to be mixing it together with a fork. So, let's do that now. It should look like the color of the sun. But don't look at the sun because then you'll have a hard time looking with your eyes. That looks good. Okay. Now we need to go to the bath. I'll meet you there. Don't forget to bring some saran wrap and also take off any of your cool clothes. Cause it's about to get messy.
First, it was with that joke, and you know he said the D word, which is very inappropriate. And then he starts mixing the stuff in his quote unquote jug, right next to his crotch, which is awesome because we totally needed to see that. And then I think it was funny how he goes, "Make sure you bring your Syrian wrap." And then he says to take off your cool clothes, and only took off that little piece of paper that you get at the barbershop when they cut your hair.
We've made it into the bathroom, but it looks like I'm not the only one trying to grow my hair. Hello. Sorry. Okay, what we do now is we get this and put our head in the bath and tip it on our head. So let's do that now. First, take the fork out and just leave it in the sink. And, okay, I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. Testing, testing. Can you see me? Okay, things didn't go as planned and I didn't quite catch it on the film. But I'll try again one more time for you guys.
It's funny because earlier, whenever he did that like swoosh thing when he went down, and then he's like, I'm not the only one to get my hair done. And then there's a spider and he touches it, and then the weird sound that he makes sounds like he's like a troll from Lord of the Rings. And then he like does this weird breathing. He's like, ah, he's like, I just didn't know what to expect. And then he was like all covered in slime at the end of the clip, and he's like, it didn't work out as planned. Like, how else did you expect to go? You put yolk on your head.
And then just rub it in. It might smell a little bit like when you're hanging out with your auntie, but it's worth it. Okay, ooh.
That noise that he was making with when he was rubbing it in sounded like that Vine whenever the kid was with the macaroni, and he told his mom it sounded like something that was good. You know, I'm just gonna leave that there. But and then he goes on to say, you know, it might smell like you're hanging out with your auntie. I have a couple of aunts, and I'm pretty sure they don't smell like eggs and tuna. I mean, maybe after a barbecue when everybody's outside eating food, but like not just on a regular basis. I'm curious on what his family's like, but then I don't want to find out at the same time. So I have no idea. Let's just keep watching.
Okay, now I'm back in the next step is to wrap your head up in saran wrap. And then I'll be back when my head hardens. I'll be back.
It's funny because he calls it Syrian rap. Like, first thing I think of is Syria, like the country. And then he tries to like wrap it around his head, and he's like having such a difficult time, and he like doesn't get it around. And then like in the beginning of the video, he shows it, and it's like the packaging saran wrap, so it's like that huge bundle of it. And then he goes around his neck, and then he's like choking himself, and then he like tries to rip it and then bite it off, and he just couldn't do it. Like, he had such a hard time ripping saran wrap. I just don't understand.
Okay, it's been about a minute, so let's check. You're supposed to wait an hour, but this is just for a tutorial, so I'm getting a bit impatient. So just put that in the sink and we'll throw it out later. Remember, something about plastic should not be in the water, because if it catches on the fish, it's not going to be good. Just so you know. Wow, it feels like there's fish on my head. Do you get it? It's because there's tuna in my hair.
How do you get impatient with your tutorial? Like, you're supposed to like teach people and like to educate them when it comes to tutorials, which I highly recommend. Do not watch him to learn anything. And then first he needs like the first video, he needs just to leave those corny jokes. Like, it's just not good. He's trying way too hard.
Now what we do is turn the hot water on and wait for it to heat up a bit, but not too high, because you don't want to burn your head off. So yeah, don't worry, it's just gonna go down the drain. And wow, look how strong my arms looks. Sorry about that.
First, let me just say that's a really dirty tub. And then he says you don't want to burn. He's like, you want to turn the hot water on, but not too hot because you don't want to burn your head. Like, yeah, I said water can get pretty hot, but like, it's not gonna melt you. It's not boiling water. And then like as he's turning, he's like, ooh, he's like, look how strong my arm looks. He's like, there's like literally there's no veins, there's no striations, there's no muscle there. And he's like, oh, he's like, sorry about that. Like, really? Come on, dude.
Anyways, turn the hot water on and then put your head under the hot water. Ooh, it's a bit, ooh. it's a bit wet, but anyways. Also turn on some cold water as well so you don't burn your head. And check it. Don't check it like this, check it like this. Because if it's hot, your hand will grab it. That's something that some old lady taught me. Sorry, not old lady, some lady. I'm not trying to disrespect by age. Okay, now we're gonna go for a bit of a swim in the water. So just put your head under the... Okay, well, I might have to be back and... I'll be back. I just got this phone and I'm not trying to break it.
Yo, did you see those shoes? Those are like retirement 11s. Man, those are the greatest. And then I like how he says like when you touch it or to test it, you want to put your hand palm down instead of palm up, because if it's palm up, you're gonna grab it. That only works if like it's an item. Like you can't really grab water, but like if it's like a pole or like a stove or something, or like a pan, you don't want to grab it because then yes, your hand will close. And then he goes, I don't mean to disrespect by age. You call it, it's okay. You're not gonna get in trouble.
Okay, now we've rinsed our head and onto the second mask. That's the first mask complete.
Alrighty guys, that will wrap up today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. But at the same time, I hope you didn't, because it was really, really weird. I did notice though, as I was editing this, is that there's a lot of like static, but I will have that fixed. If you guys do want another video like this, just hit that thumbs up. I will try to have a challenge done sometime this week. If not, it will be up Sunday for definitely. Yeah, I mean, I'll put his link in the description for Allison Quinn, because why not just watch it? You know, all my other friends watch it. Well, two of my other friends watch him, but it's just really funny. It's just, if you're feeling sad, just go ahead and watch his videos, because they'll definitely make you laugh, because it's so weird and cringy. But anyway, like I said, I hope you guys have a great week, day, month, year. Just have a great life in general, and I will see you guys later.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love